Hey everyone, today we're going on an exciting journey into the world of AvtoVAZ. We'll discover how this automotive giant emerged in the heart of Russia, giving us the legendary Kopeika, the VAZ 2101. This car became a true symbol of an era, an impossible dream for millions of Soviet citizens. Just imagine, before the VAZ, owning a car was practically an unattainable luxury, something out of a fantasy. The VAZ 2101, affectionately nicknamed Kopeika by the people, completely changed the idea of car affordability. It became a truly people's car, opening up new horizons for Soviet people. The Kopeika offered unprecedented freedom of movement, the opportunity to travel and explore the vast expanses of our motherland. But the history of AvtoVAZ is not just the history of the Kopeika. It's a story of persistent development, overcoming challenges, and implementing advanced technologies. It's a story of people who, through their dedicated work, created the future of the domestic automotive industry. Well, friends, buckle up. Our journey into the world of AvtoVAZ begins. The history of the Kopeika is inextricably linked with the Italian Fiat 124. This model, which won the prestigious title of European Car of the Year back in 1967, formed the basis of the VAZ 2101. Soviet engineers, true enthusiasts of their craft, went to Italy to learn from Fiat's expertise. They brought back not only valuable blueprints, but also invaluable knowledge that became the foundation of the future automotive giant. Of course, the Fiat 124 was carefully adapted to the harsh realities of Soviet roads and the whims of the Russian weather. The Kopeika received a reinforced suspension, a more powerful engine, and increased ground clearance. A true go-anywhere car. Thus, thanks to cooperation with Fiat, a car appeared in the vastness of the USSR that would define the face of the domestic automotive industry for many years to come. The construction of the Volga automobile plant, AvtoVAZ, began in 1966 to produce the Kopeika. The location for the construction was not chosen by chance. The city of Togliatti, on the banks of the great Russian Volga River, had a favorable geographical position and developed infrastructure. The construction of the plant became a truly nationwide effort. Thousands of people from all over the Soviet Union, like heroes answering a prince's call, flocked to Togliatti to contribute to this grandiose project. The plant was built using the most modern technologies. AvtoVAZ was equipped with equipment purchased from the world's best manufacturers. And so, in 1970, it happened. The first VAZ 2101 rolled off the assembly line. This marked the beginning of a new era in the history of the domestic automotive industry. The appearance of the VAZ 2101 was a real breakthrough, similar to Gagarin's flight into space. For the first time, a car became available not only to the elite but also to ordinary people. The Kopeika became a faithful friend and an indispensable assistant for millions of Soviet families. It was used to commute to work, take children to school, and go on long-awaited vacations to the sea. The VAZ 2101 was easy to maintain, as reliable as a Kalashnikov rifle, and as unpretentious as a camel in the desert. It could be repaired in almost any garage, which was especially important in the context of spare parts shortages. The Kopeika became a symbol of freedom, independence, and new opportunities. It opened the way for Soviet people to travel, to get acquainted with new places and people. New models, new horizons, from the 6 to the 7. AvtoVAZ did not stand still. It moved forward like an armored train. After the resounding success of the Kopeika, the plant began producing new models that quickly gained recognition from car enthusiasts. In 1976, the 6 appeared, the VAZ 2106, a more comfortable and prestigious version of the Kopeika, a kind of Chaika for the people. And in 1982, the 7, the VAZ 2107, rolled off the assembly line, becoming one of the most popular AvtoVAZ models for many years, a true national hit. The new models featured an improved design, more powerful engines, and an increased level of comfort. They were tailored to the needs of Soviet motorists and were in great demand. AvtoVAZ constantly improved its cars, introducing new technologies and improving their characteristics. The era of front-wheel drive, VAZ 2108, a step into the future. In 1984, AvtoVAZ made a real technological leap, comparable to launching a satellite into space.
by releasing the first front-wheel drive model, the VAZ 2108, popularly known as the 8. The 8 was a real revolution in the Soviet automotive industry, akin to switching from bass shoes to boots. It featured a modern, spaceship-like design, improved handling, and fuel efficiency. The VAZ 2108 was developed jointly with Porsche. German specialists helped Soviet engineers create a car that met world standards. The 8 opened a new page in the history of AvtoVAZ, marking the transition to the production of more modern and technologically advanced cars. Cooperation with General Motors, new technologies and joint projects. In the 2000s, AvtoVAZ began active cooperation with General Motors, as if extending a hand of friendship across the ocean. This cooperation made it possible to introduce advanced technologies at the plant and start producing new models. As part of the cooperation with General Motors, the production of the Chevrolet Niva was launched, a joint project of AvtoVAZ and the American concern, a true symbol of international friendship. This model, combining the legendary off-road capability of the Niva and the comfort of Chevrolet, quickly gained popularity in the Russian market. Cooperation with General Motors opened up new horizons for AvtoVAZ, made it possible to improve product quality and expand the model range. Lada Vesta and Lada Granta, modern bestsellers of AvtoVAZ. Today, AvtoVAZ continues to delight its fans with new models, like a grandmother with her pies. Lada Vesta and Lada Granta are modern, stylish and affordable cars that enjoy well-deserved popularity. Lada Vesta is a sedan that features a dynamic design, a comfortable interior and modern equipment. And Lada Granta is a budget car that is ideal for city driving, as if created for traffic jams in megacities. These models have become real bestsellers in the Russian market. They combine an affordable price, reliability and modern technologies. AvtoVAZ today. Challenges and development prospects. Today, AvtoVAZ is a modern enterprise that continues to develop, like a hero, despite the difficulties. The Russian automotive industry faces serious competition from foreign manufacturers. However, AvtoVAZ does not give up. It stands its ground, like a rock on the seashore. The company is actively working to improve product quality, introduce new technologies, and develop new models. AvtoVAZ focuses on innovation, modern design, and affordable prices. The company aims to maintain its position in the Russian market and enter new sales markets. The impact of AvtoVAZ on the Russian automotive industry, from mass production to national pride. AvtoVAZ played a huge role in the development of the Russian automotive industry, as if laying the foundation for the entire industry. The company not only established mass production of cars, but also created an entire industry that provided jobs for millions of people. AvtoVAZ became a real school for domestic engineers and designers, a true forge of talent. Advanced technologies were developed and implemented in production here. Cars were created that became symbols of their era. AvtoVAZ is not just a car factory. It is a part of our country's history, a symbol of its industrial power and achievements. The future on wheels, innovations and dreams of AvtoVAZ. What would the future of AvtoVAZ be like? The company looks to the future with optimism, like a young man full of hope. AvtoVAZ plans to continue to delight its fans with new models, introduce advanced technologies, and conquer new sales markets. The company plans to develop electric cars, self-driving cars, and hybrid engines. AvtoVAZ strives to keep up with the times, offering its customers the most modern and technologically advanced solutions. AvtoVAZ is not just history, it is the future of the Russian automotive industry, which is being created today.